Hi, I'm Max, and this is part one of me redrawing stuff that I drew as a child. So I've decided to work on two of my OCs that I created as a kid. So here they are. I made this drawing when I was about 11 years old, and there's some stuff that I don't really like about this drawing, so I'm going to redraw it. So the first thing is that I actually still have these OCs, but a lot has changed about their story and character design, so a lot of it's going to be very different. I started with Soreen. His name's Sky now because that sounds a lot better than whatever the hell Soreen is. At first I was gonna go the whole way with line art and whatnot, but I decided to keep it simple. And here comes the first thing that I don't really like about this drawing, and it's the really weird vagina bones inclusion. They're both 12, so I decided we're not gonna be doing that. Their clothes are still gonna be kind of flying around because they're supposed to be floating, by the way. Sky is a lot more of an edgier kid than he was in previous iterations of himself. So he has a little bit of edge, as much edge that a 12-year-old can have. His mom definitely didn't buy him that shirt. Zuki has a little bit more of a blander look to himself. He stayed mostly the same over time. And Sky is no longer a weird cat thing anymore, so he's a different type of supernatural. It's a really long story, but basically he can use telekinesis and telepathy. Before I struggled a lot with drawing arms and hand holding and stuff, and I still do, but it's a little bit better than I was as a child.
Hi, Shadow. Hi, how's it going? Yes, I know. Okay.
The thing I rarely did, almost ever as a teen and a child, is use references. I use references all the time. I think everybody should be using references, especially for characters, so you can draw them consistently. And as I mentioned, they're floating, so I want to change their pose up a little bit to make it actually look like they're floating. While value isn't important to everyone, I find it quite important for my designs. I like to grayscale my drawing so I can check the value, and when I check the value of my old drawing, it's not terrible, but as you can see, there's a lot of the same grays. Value isn't always a deal breaker, but I like to see a little bit of variety in the grays. I think it enhances my designs a little bit more. I took the easy way and bucket filled so this video wouldn't be so long. I still kept them blushing because I just think it's kind of cute. They aren't exactly a couple, but I don't know, I kind of headcanon my own OCs to be a pair. I decided since the old drawing doesn't have too many details such as shading and lighting, I decided to keep it simple as well. So I'm just putting on some finishing touches like Sky's eyeshadow and Zuki's freckles. Some of you Earthbound fans might recognize the little color palette I have with the magic circular sparkle things. And we're just about done, and honestly, I think this is a lot better than my old drawing. I've definitely improved over the last decade, obviously, and while I'm nostalgic for the old drawing, I did have problems with it and just thought it'd be fun to redraw. Thank you for watching. I'll make a part 2 soon, and if you're interested in my artwork, give me a like, give me a follow. Thanks.